are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
180.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Mayfield down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact, but that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
180.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. You look at this Cowboy defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They run the counter. Haynes. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
From the 22 now, here's the 2nd down and 9. Mayfield to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Mayfield looks to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, they took the shot, didn't get it. There's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding him to 3. Psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. And that is no good. and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Looking to put a drive together.
Over. 118.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Stroud sets up the play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Christian Watson. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 4.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
You look at this Cowboy defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in the hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
They go again with Blue. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. The Cowboys had 8 and 5 to start play. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves,
Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field diving to grab it? No, he didn't. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The pitch to Blue. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And Stroud now to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run. The breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Stroud now on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so. And they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal. Put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
In motion goes the tight end. Mayfield off the play fake. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mayfield going to switch things up here. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's again complete to Palmer. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
On the ground, Ellington. Nifty move. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That good for 22 and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Play fake. Mayfield. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that's a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's got room to roll. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Yep. 180.
Here's Ellington. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a 2nd defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
180.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Kings.
Now they send the tight end in motion left. 4th down, Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
It's a turnover on downs.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. Here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On the quick, right?
Now Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one is incomplete.
good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from adding another catch to his big start.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Stroud to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap to Stroud. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This kick to shatter the NFL record, a 69-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will extend their lead even further. We saw this franchise do this back in the 09 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, it's such a high-stakes scenario. Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Shoves him aside, and he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Just what you want on a first down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Play action. Stroud down.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Stroud looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Oh, ready? 18. What's that?
They'll try to run for it with Blue. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jaden Blue with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that makes our score 17-0.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Saints take over first and 10.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Over the middle, complete. That's Palmer. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now Ellington. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Mayfield on play action. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
He finds his man, complete. That's Haynes. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield.
He'll try and do this himself.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
It certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Throwing now is Stroud. Trying to set up a screen for Blue.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys! George Pickens, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. His great season throwing the ball continues. That last touchdown pass, number 40 for him on the year. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. This is Ellington.
And able to get this to the 31.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 8.
Now Mayfield.
There's a short one caught by Johnson.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. And it's caught.
And the Saints are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Saints first.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Saints are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And it's not over yet as they're back within 2 scores. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking like the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
So they wound up passing on a long field goal try, but that works out for them really well. That one's down inside the 5-yard line.
And it's risky because your punter, if he puts it in the end zone, the net result not worth it, but there, I think worth it. They begin with a carry for Blue.
He's got a full head of steam.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Jaden Blue, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season.
And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Aubrey good with the PAT.
And that pushes the lead up to 23. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Saints take over first and 10.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
From the 33, here's second down at a yard.
Mayfield looks to throw.
Pass complete to Palmer. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
3 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 37.
Here's a give up the middle. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Again, they run with Ellington. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Up the middle they go. It's Haynes. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
13 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Mayfield down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Haynes. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side, and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
180. Hey, we're 33. Real.
Throwing, Mayfield. Quickly into the hands of Mims. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Second and goal. The Cowboys 4-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this time he is in. A great effort there. With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Saints get a bit closer. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
The Saints.
They'll look to throw. And Mayfield again with the interception. His 3rd. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshone. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
And they will take a knee here. And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go.
Ran about the election as up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. We could die better. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the energy.
On 18. What's up?
And they take a knee. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it